What's going on, everybody? Alright, so what we got here, I got a new synthetic rope, winch rope, to put on my Harbor Freight 2500-pound Badlands winch on my ATV here. But I was having some trouble getting this line started on the hole that you use on the winch to feed through here. It's a pretty small hole. The cable, the wire rope, the steel line barely feeds through in there. And of course, this being soft, as soon as you try to thread it through there, it squishes and flares out. So I tried a couple of things at first. I had, random little picks and things and little small screwdrivers trying to, jab it in there through the hole, and nothing was working. I cut and redid the end of it. I even tried burning it, melting it to make it solid with a torch. That did nothing for this line. It actually expanded a little bit as it melted, so that was useless. So yeah, all you're gonna need for this, a little bit of electrical tape here, and something to cut it with. Maybe, it doesn't really matter, probably 4 to 5 to 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches of tape. You don't need a whole lot. That's literally all the tape you need. Take you and your rope that's flared out, and start kind of at about a 45-degree angle. It's not real critical, but you don't want the tape to overlap a whole bunch and build the width of it up, because it's just going to make it harder to get it through that hole. But try to pinch and squeeze on the line as you're just wrapping this around as tightly as you possibly can. Especially once you get towards the end here, because that's going to be your biggest spot to start with. That's the first spot that's going to try to get pulled through the hole. So try to really twist and compress that down. And you'll notice how much is just left on the end. It's right at the tip of the line, but notice how much tape is left. This is literally what I'm going to use to pull the line through, because this is going to go on through that hole on the drum first. So once you get this twisted around, let's go ahead and twist this around the rest of the way itself, almost like you're wrapping up an electrical wire. And this is basically just going to be a pull tab to get that through that hole, because this is going to easily, this little bit here is easily going to slide through that hole on that drum, and we're going to use it to pull the rest of it through. Make sure you feed it through your fairlead hole before you go and putting it on the drum. Otherwise, you got to take it right back out. So now all I'm going to do, try to do this without getting my fat fingers in the way here. Our end that we twisted should literally push right into that hole. Notice it came out the backside. So it's only going to go so far before it's going to get resistance, because that's where the bulk of the line is. So now I'm just going to reach around the back of it, grab onto our little tab. I'm going to give a little bit of tension on this side just to sort of stretch the tape out some, and it will literally pull right into the hole. Boom. And you can see just how much it's bulking up, because it's a really snug fit. But that's pretty much it. It is now in that drum with very little effort. And all it took was just a little bit of tape. So now we can get this tightened on there. I'm going to route it around underneath it, put a little knot in it, and then, like I mentioned before, let's see if I can get this off of here. But like I mentioned, to get the knot on there, there's going to be several things you read on this about the best knot to tie for this. I'm going to do what I feel comfortable with. You know what? I'm not going to tie it this way, because, well, yeah, I'm not going to tie it this way, because the line's got to go this way, and it's going to bulge up right there. Well, that's not too bad. You know what? I'm going to go with it. Like I said, it's not a life or death knot here, so. Back in the rest of the way. Anytime you have these aluminum hostile fairleads, you definitely want to put some sort of stopper in there. You do not want this metal jamming into that aluminum, because it will scald it, it'll scar it up, and it will rip right into your new synthetic cable. So these things are super cheap on eBay. I think I paid like $5 for it, if that. And you just kind of butt it up to where it starts squishing it. This hook should be a little more loose, but honestly it's fine like that. But that is not going anywhere, and we've got our new cable on there, so she is ready to go.